What's the weakness? Outside. Outside. Don't give up your strength chasing the weakness. It's kind of like being at the club. I feel like I'm very, very, very fortunate. I'm living the dream. This organization took a chance on a kid from Houston, and this is the way I repay this organization back. Steve Jackson, draft 1991, third round, played from 1991 to 1999. I am now currently the secondary safeties coach for the Tennessee Titans.
Wrap it up. Take what to do is hold it so that you keep safety.
Still, word of the day, details. Details. Getting into coaching was kind of not my decision. Greg Williams, who was my defensive coordinator at the time, he saw some things in me that he thought might be able to translate into coaching, such as the leadership and knowledge of systems and techniques. And he said, you know, you're probably just crazy enough to get into this business. So I said, well, maybe you're right, and the rest is history.
The most important part was Denard really had a great relationship with Steve. They had worked together before. He believed in him, he trusted him. It just so happened that I had also coached with Steve before in Cincinnati for a little bit. So I saw firsthand the same things that Denard did. Again, another former player that has the perspective that he can offer to our players now.
Let him come to you. You want him to come to you. As long as you got that leverage over the top at the beginning, yeah, boom, get right to the hip and let the magic happen from there. The advantage that it gives me is that when we say play like a Titan, I truly understand what it means to play like a Titan. And my guys are gonna know what it feels like to play like a Titan. That's something that I don't mess around with, that's something that I don't play with. Again, it's a lifestyle. You're gonna live like a Titan, you're gonna play like a Titan, you're gonna study like a Titan. You will do the things that are required to be a part of this organization. And there's no ifs, ands, buts about it.
So I was like,
yeah.
Hold on.
But you want to stick that foot in the ground, bam, right back to that shoulder.
Once he got in, all right, let me get try to get some width, and then it was
a hell of a coach. He was a hell of a player, so you know, whenever he says something, you listen, because you know he's done it before. Whenever a coach can come up and say to do it this way, and then he can pull up his film and he can prove it, then you know that's how you know you have a great coach. You
turn into two different players. You turn into a player with good eyes that forces the throws to reacting with bad eyes to everything. These guys, you know, they're amazing. The amount of work they put in, the way they study, the amount of coverages that they have to learn. You know, it's a pleasure every day to watch these guys work.
He's an incredibly detailed teacher.
Eyes! What are you seeing?
He really understands safety play. He understands how those guys function within the defense. And also has a great ability to relate. And that to me is always going to be the most important thing, is how do you get the most out of your players? And Steve has always, everywhere he's been, got the most out of the guys that have played for him.
Oh, yeah, you come out here and you watch him while we in the visual. If we mess up, he'll go out and do the drill himself.
Scooch, get ready to turn and go. All right? If he breaks it, we plant the upfield foot and we come back downhill. All right? So it's here, we're showing them this, boom, here, and then either get ready to come back here or drive down here, attack the upfield shoulder, get right in the hip.
He was a player before, but he also coached on the offensive side, so kind of things that he's learned from being an offensive coach when he was, he kind of teaches us, hey, this is what the quarterback's reading, this is his reads. This receiver's not reading the read, so let's go play these routes. And so just those teachings allows us to just go play fast and be able to make plays.
He's got great energy, and he's really funny. His humor is, I think, what draws people to him.
Mike, you know what penny loafers are? You know what penny loafers are? Can't get up on them heels, man. You can't get up on them heels. You can't get back on them heels. Can't wear them penny loafers out here.
Funny side note stories, I invited the coaching staff to come see Metallica with me, and the only person that came was Steve. So me and Steve sat there and rocked out to Metallica for an evening, but that's just who he is. He's got a lot of interests. I think he's incredibly worldly on top of it, and he's able to impart a lot of those things on the players as well. But
the biggest thing that I like to do is help the people coming after me. I was taught by my grandfather growing up, learn, earn, return. That has been my cycle with the Titans organization. That's the way I see life. That's how I see everything. Well, you know, I was born an Oiler, I'll die a Titan.
1, 2, 3.